Already?
You ready,
Go.
Connor?
Yeah, hurry up.
Go.
When shall this speech be spoken for our excuse, or shall we on without apology?
The day is out such prolixity. We'll have no Cupid huddling with a scar, bearing a Tartar's painted bow of laugh, scaring the leaves with a crow keeper, nor no without but prologue. Faith spoke, after the prompter for our entrance, but let them measure us by what they will. We'll measure them as a measure has begun.
Give me a torch. I am not for this ambling. Being but heavy, I will hear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground. I cannot move.
You are a lover, borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
I am too soared and pierced with his shaft, too sore with his light feathers, and so bound. I cannot bound a pitch above the wall. Under love's heavy burden, so do I sink.
And to sink in it, should you burthen love, too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? Is it too rough, too rude, too boisterous? And it pricks like a thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in, a visor for a visor. What care I, what carious eye doth coat deformities? Here are the beetle brows shall blush for me.
Come, knock, and enter, and no sinner is in, but every man betake him to his lakes.
A torch for me. Let wantons light of heart tickle the senseless rushes with their heels. For I am proverbed with a grandsire phrase. I'll be a candle holder and look on. The game was near so fair, and I am done.
Done's the mouse, the constable's own word. If thou art done, will draw thee from the mire. Or savour reverence, love wherein thou stickest. Up to the ears, come, we burn daylight. No,
Nay, that's not so.
I mean, sir, in delay. We waste our lights in vain like lights by day. Take our good meaning, for our judgment sits 5 times in that ear, once in our fine wits.
And we mean well in going to this mass, but it's no wit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamed a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
And better sleep while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you.
Queen Mab, what's she?
She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone, on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atomy, over men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs, the cover of the wings of grasshoppers, her traces of the smallest spider's webs, her collars of the moonshine's watery beams, her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of film, her wagoner a small gray-coated gnat, not half so big as a round little worm, pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner squirrel of old grub. Time out o' mine, the fairies coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night, through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love, on courters' knees, that dream on courtesies straight, over lawyers' fingers, who straight dream on fees, over ladies' lips, who straight on kisses dream, which oft the angry Mab with blisters plagues, because their breaths with sweetmeats tainted are. Sometimes she gallops over courtier's nose, and in dreams he of smelling out a suit. And sometimes she comes with a tithe pig tail, tickling a parson's nose as he lies asleep. Then he dreams of another benefice. Sometimes she driveth over a soldier's neck. And then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breeches, ambuscatos, Spanish blades of house 5 fathom deep, and then anon drums in his ear, at which he starts and wakes, and being thus frightened, swears a prayer or two, and sleeps again. This is that very Mab that plaits the manes of horses in the night, and blinks of flocks and foul sluttish hares. which once untangled much misfortune bodies. This is the hag when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she.
Peace, peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkest of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, beget of nothing but vain fantasy, which is as thin of substance as the air, and more inconsistent than the wind, who woos even now the frozen bosom of the north, and being angered, puffs away from thence, turning his face to the dew-dropping south.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives. Some consequence yet hanging in the stars shall bitterly begin his fearful date. With this night's revels and expire then the term of a despired life closed in my breast by some vile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath the steerage of my course direct myself on lusty gentlemen.
Strike drum.